Hi, Steve. I'm Brand here for the Bass College. I'm down here at Anchor Marine covering the Brandywine Bassmasters Open Tournament here on the Northeast River. We've got a pretty good wind going, 2.5, 3 foot rollers out there, really low tide, blown out in spots. So a lot of these guys are going to have trouble. Some are probably going to have a pretty good bag. We've got Ben Werbos out here. Today, our Pro Staff and Marketing Director, Mike Ward, is fishing in the back of Ben Werbos' boat with him. That's his partner. We've got a few guys coming in now, working through anchor, working around in the dock. So we're going to run down here real quick, see if we can get a few interviews with some of these guys, see what's happening out there on the water, and we'll see the way. So were the crankbaits weren't really working today because of the way you had to fish? So you're more or less fishing with jigs and plastics, things like that.
Yeah, we've been flipping. We've been trying some cranking, but it's been tough. Also, casting it's tough. The wind's grabbing the line, wrapping it on poles, and it's really tough. Well, the wind's so rough, they're flipping a half-ounce jig, and the wind's pushing the line. The jig's sliding down, trying to hold anything's tough. So we're just in here, there's a few real good brush piles here, so we're just slowly working them over for a while.
This is pretty much where I saw you catch that one the other day on video when you were up in here. You came in and then flipped in a jig. I think you were throwing maybe a drop shot or something like that right about in here, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little Iconelli's missile flipping jig. That was what I used the other day too.
Wind's pretty bad out there on the main river, huh? How you doing so far?
Mr. Bob Brandt.
Mike Ward, Pro Staff and Marketing Director for the Bass College, here today fishing in the back of Ben Werbos' boat. You saw Ben yesterday in the Chester County Bassmasters Open. How's the wind out there? Pretty rough, huh?
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Some people have 3 I talked to, these guys here.
Well, everything from that fish yesterday is blown out. You can't even fish it. We tried, we were surfing on the deck. We could not hold. But a couple hours ago, we got one. It's definitely, it'll be over 6.
Oh, good.
Big one.
Good.
Much bigger than yesterday's 5.5.
So we got pretty much everybody here stacked up in the creeks because of that wind and the tide, huh, Ben?
Yeah, for a while there was some guys out there, but pretty much everyone's in here or in anchors. I mean, it's not just wind. It's rough. Everything's mud.
They're 2.5 footers.
You get soaked just an idle.
Yeah.
You had a couple waves come over the deck and you come all the way back almost to Mike. It's rough.
As you can see, it's pretty rough out there for these guys today with this wind and the tide. It'll let us know who some of the better anglers are. About 20 minutes left to the weigh-in. People trying to upgrade. They have 5. Mike and Ben are out there.
Bunker. Big fish. 357. Bunker.
Oh, we'll go through it.
Is that a good one? Is that it?
Yeah.
Who are you fishing with?
Dave.
Is that lunker?
Yeah.
Lunker. 392. That was push-ups. Okay.
Post to it.
Nice bag, Nick. 5 fish. $16.87.
Hold on, lucky if we had 6 pounds. Nobody likes show-offs, you know that. Especially at the dock, when I got 5 pounds.
352. Oh, Jack's fish? 2 pounds. 2 pounds.
Send 4 and start. Centaur.
Got another bag coming.
5 fish.
You said it was Centaur?
Centaur, yep.
Got it.
5 fish.
Bunker?
No lunker.
Yeah. Come on, there's that big one in there.
1003.
Delaware River bag on the Chesapeake Bay.
$631.
Last week,
Yep, that's it.
That's the one, man.
Oh, just one fish?
Ben Warbos, pro staff for the Bass College. That's probably lunker. What's that? 631, Ben. Those Roman-made mother swim baits work good even in the winter, don't they? All right. Hope that holds up. Put him right there. Centaur's going to catch him next week on a drop shot for me right there.
Especially supporting the youth guys, and they need the money so they can fish, and we really appreciate it. We'll do the lunker first. What was the weight?
6 pounds, 6.31.
6.31. You got a name?
Warbos and Ward.
Warbos and Ward. Congratulations. $240. You got your entry fee back. And your gas money.
Very nice.
All right, let's do 6th place first.
6th place with 10.03. Centaur and Starch. I think. Starch. I gave you my rating either.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
That's all right. Chicken dinner. We'll take it.
5th place.
Go ahead, Matt. Hold that
5th
up.
place with 11.29.
Good job, Matt.
Kovac and Setloff.
Woo, we'll take it. You, man. What is that, Mike? Chicken dinner.
Are you the man? Congratulations.
I like it.
115.
Wait a minute. Yeah, we work hard for that.
Fourth place.
See you, bud.
Fourth place with 14.85. Brinkers and Glasso.
Good job, guys. Much a couple hundred there, buddy. Good. Good job, boys. Where are we at? Third place?
Third place with 16.87. Williams and Miles.
That's you?
Me.
Way to go.
That's you.
Good
Where's
job.
Nick at? Where'd he go? Oh, he's getting his truck. I'll take that.
Second place.
Second place with 18.15. Hopkins.
Good job, buddy. Fish by yourself? Yeah. You don't have to split that down.
Partners left in.
And first place.
First place with 20 pounds, 0.60. Urbanski and Huffman.
Good job. There you go, buddy. All right, that's it, boys. Store's closed.
Oh, I believe it. They had nowhere else to
They had
be.
nowhere for them.
Yeah.
We caught every bite was 6 to 9 foot away.
I got my fish at the end of the day today in around 6 feet or so.
I don't know. We
Six
caught
up.
them, just didn't get the right bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, hook was bit.
We ran into the same thing. I'm telling you, we literally were running through water this deep.
That hydraulic Atlas jack plate probably helped the cause.
By the time I got back, there's a bolt already loose. I got stuck in the middle of the flat. Literally, this much water. I think my pole, my handle.
All right, we're all getting ready to pull out of here. Mike Ward, Mike Centaur, and Ben Werbos, the pro staff for the Bass College. Ben had a pretty big fish, 631, took lunker with that. Mike, you weighed in what, 5? But
5 fish for a little bit over 10 pounds.
yeah. And Mike, how'd you go?
Well, we got one bite all day.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, Ben's 6-pounder on the jig.
Yeah. Nothing else. So what were they on, like drops? Were you using a drop shot? You tried crankbaits like you were catching them on last week?
Yeah, we
or?
couldn't get to most of the spots today. It was too shallow.
Yeah.
And then by the time we could get to them, they were blown out. We were trying, we were dancing all over the deck. And I didn't throw them over, so we had some mechanical issues. We couldn't hold it all.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you caught on fire and you still managed to catch lunker.
Yeah, we had a good fire this morning.
Yeah, we came a lot this morning.
Had to buy a battery here this morning. Then Mike was laying on the deck and got us rewired up there. We did, you know, trolling motor worked, but
yeah,
it's pretty weak. And we did get the fire up at least.
Yeah, that just shows you, you can fish right through adversity sometimes, and still you come out with lunker, Wasn't first place, but I mean, that was a big fish of the tournament.
Oh yeah, I mean, we stayed out and fished the whole time. We tried.
Yeah. And Mike Centaur stuck down on one of the rivers for a little while, huh?
Yeah, I took a run, and it was supposed to be incoming tide, and tide was supposed to be coming up, and I burned probably 30 gallons of fuel today.
Yeah.
And when I got to my area, I had to go across a shallow flat, and I raised my jack plate all the way up and trimmed my outboard as much as I could, and I was looking down at about 2 or 3 inches of water, where normally on that tide I would have had 2 feet.
Yeah.
And the tide never came in, and on the way back out of my spot, across the flat again, I started overheating. So I came off plane. I thought I had just cleared the flat. I stuck on the flat for about an hour. I couldn't get out and push because it was so mucky. I took the handle of my net and put it all the way down into the mud. I ended up putting my engine all the way down and just fired it up until it overheated and let it cool down.
Yeah.
Used a bottle to clear out the lines with on my Yamaha SHO. Made it back fine.
And you guys were using some Sunline today for the first time. We just gave Ben and Mike some Sunline, and how'd you like that Sunline, Ben?
It's nice. It's really strong. It's nice. I really like it too for the reaction rate. It's really nice.
Well, we're going to be talking to Ben and Mike a little bit more here on the Upper Bay this coming year before it freezes up on us, and we'll be down at Guntersville at the Angler's Choice Championship, and you guys want to talk to them about sonar or tournament tactics or get out on the water with some of the members and staff at the Bass College, you just stop in the forums. You just register. It's all free. And you can go right in, watch the site navigator. It's right on the sidebar in the forums. It says site navigation. That'll help you find all the sections of the site. And you can talk with Ben and Mike Ward, Ben Werbos. You can talk to anybody in there, and the members will meet you on the water. It's a great bunch of guys. So stop on in. It's all free. And we'll see you next time down on the water.